craven, torn apart by the greedy, weakened and exposed, forever on the defense. But no longer.
Empire, but this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Karl Franz campaign for WARHAMMER III with Immortal Empires, where we're going to continue in the file where we left off from last time with our world conquests. Well, right now, we have a couple things that we have going on for us. At the moment, we are currently at war with the dwarves down here. Let me just look at diplomatic status. That's a bit easier. So currently, the only wars we primarily have, we have the Norskins to the north. They've got some forces over by Marienburg right now. We have the dwarves to our south, and then we have the vampire counts, or at least Sylvania, to our east. At the moment, what I'm intending to do is we're going to be trying to have Karl Franz. You're going to be making your way over here, and you're going to try and reclaim Averheim and give that back to our elector counts. I think that's what you're going to be primarily focusing on right now. In the meantime, I want to see if I can get these dwarves to stop fighting me. Because I am actually vastly stronger than them for the most part, and I think eventually they might, like, quick deal, peace. It's actually not that far off. It's at negative 5.4. Maybe I can leave them alone for now, and they'll be fine. If I'm going to look at just the biggest problems I have in my faction right now, is Sylvania's the strongest, just barely, over the Norskins, or Wolfric right now. And so I think Karl Franz has to focus on them. And next turn, Aldebert, as long as I can kind of leave you guys alone there. Ubelstreik actually has a pretty good garrison around here, so I'm not too worried about you guys. I actually can get some more... Yeah, oh, yes. If I get this especially, this gives me some more money control and reduce corruption. And add walls to summon. Let's grab this, and we're trying to focus on our economy right now, so let's keep trying to grab a couple things, like right there and right there. I'm pretty sure I have some stuff back here as well. Yeah, I can also get the Weaving House around here. Paravon as well. Keep trying to grab all those. We'll focus on just economy right now, not too much on growth. We don't have to worry too much about these areas growing. And so keep trying to develop those with that. And now we just need to try and bring Aldebert back over this way. Ideally, Ubelstreik will be able to defend itself on its own. We won't have to worry about you guys. You have a pretty good garrison around that area. Karl Franz can then make his way over east to deal with Sylvania. I'm just a little worried about you guys trying to attack Marienburg right now, because we have soft locks with defenses. We can't actually defend cities, manually at least right now, not until a hotfix is released. So I'm going to be aggressive as shit today, because why not? That's the only way I can get around it. So at the moment, I think that's about all we can do for our build. Oh, wait, actually, there's some stuff over here I can maybe get. This does add more, adds another 50. Let's just give it does reduce or has a reduced upkeep for spearmen and crossbow across the board when we upgrade that. Oh, yes. Let's grab that then. So let's grab that. That's about all we can do for this turn right now. Aldebert is going to be making his way up to Marienburg. Let's try and deal with that army up around Marienburg first. Then I'll have it so that once they're done, I'm going to have it so we'll try and make our way up north to the lands that they currently control around Nordland. We'll give those back over to them so that they can kind of defend our northern coast up there, ideally. I don't know if I'm going to have to properly, like, fully push them back and kill off the Norskins before they stop being a fucking nuisance. Possibly. Maybe if I just rebuild Nordland a little bit, maybe they'll be fine if I get that land back over to them. Because the moment that army does look... Where is it? So, I don't know if it dropped off right now. I can't see just yet until we get back to our turn. But it does look like they're going to be trying to make their way over there. Hello! Ooh, you guys are actually going to offer me a peace as well. I will gladly accept that. So now I can most certainly bring Aldebert back over and deal with those Norskins right now. So let's see. So at the moment, they are outside the city. They are not sieging it yet. Oh no, they're still at sea. They're still at sea outside of Marienburg. Okay, so they haven't dropped off just yet. I have a rank up for my mage here. You, I'll just get more scouting for right now. I'm not too worried about reducing base miscast chance just yet. I don't overcast a lot, honestly. Let's have it so I can get to about here. Let's see.
You know nothing.
Because if you get up right here onto land next turn, you can't hit me. But if I just move up right now, because I can get to here, if I do Force March, it doesn't help a ton. So we can just kind of go up without Force March stance, just to make sure in case they somehow could hit me and ambush me. So let's just make our way up here with Aldebut. Hopefully you guys will try and drop off next turn, and then I can just assault you and get rid of you. That'd be ideal. Let's hold off on building anything around there for just right now. And then Karl Franz, I sadly don't have... I'm not going to be able to just replenish while walking through my allies' lands just yet. So we will have to go into encampment stance, which needs about 50%, so about there. Then by the time you get to Averheim, you should be fully replenished. So I'll have you go into encampment stance. Did they switch that up yet? No, not yet. I know that's intended to be changed possibly at some point soon, but no. Karl Franz, let's have you keep making your way over here. Keep making your way to Averheim. It does have some walls around there, so it's going to be a decent garrison for themselves. Building-wise, again, that's for growth right now. We're going to hold off on that. We're trying to focus on our economy for right now, so we can upgrade that again. Around here in Mindenheim, I also... I can't get to that just yet. I kind of want to get the roads. That'll give us a little bit more growth and a little bit more movement for our troops around here. But this will just be straight up even more money. I think we'll have that for right now. I do think we should upgrade Ketterberg. Let's see if I have anything else right now. Nothing in there just yet. You guys can upgrade this, and I'll add another about 125. Yeah, let's go with that. Go with the Clother. And then we have a little bit more money. So if we're going to go with anything up here... I can upgrade the growth building at least up here. Max that out for you guys. Hello, my dwarven friends. What would you like to discuss? Another aggression pact and money. I'll gladly accept that. Because again, at the moment, there's no reason for me to fight the dwarves. At the moment, at least. Eventually, we will, but for right now, no. Or a leadership, or reduce control, or we just get... I'm not fighting against other humans, so that doesn't matter to me right now. Marienburg is sieged. Okay, so you guys are going to siege us here. But, Aldebut, you are here! You are in time! Perfect! That's exactly what I needed right now. So let us get rid of you guys. Because for today, we have to be as aggressive as possible. We cannot defend any cities right now. Otherwise, we'll get some soft block freezes. I actually want to fight this myself just to make sure that... yeah, I want to fight this myself. There is, like, they have, like, no skirmishers here, and so we should be able to easily whittle these guys down and shouldn't have to worry too much about taking a ton of casualties. They only have, let's see, they've got 2 cav units. Oh, also, we have a decent high ground area as well. With my reinforcements, this is going to be a fucking wash. I'll try and throw most of my garrison at them, honestly, I'd say maybe, just to make sure that we can kind of minimize casualties on the main army. Because basically we want to have it so Aldebut... Right after this battle, we can send him north, and I'll have it so we're gonna go towards Nordland, try and have it so that we can take those cities that they have along the coast up there, give them back to the Nordland. Then, at that point, we'll have to kind of see where things are going, where I could go further north. I could have Aldebut go on the offensive against the Norskins and try and beat them back a little bit more. I possibly could do that. Terrain-wise here, okay, this is not bad. I kind of like you guys. So let's grab my archers, group you guys together, rifles, cab units, and then my infantry. So my infantry, I'm going to just... Actually, I think the infantry's fine as they are. So I think my infantry, like here. I say my archers kind of group up here, and then my rifles I'll have kind of up here. I thought you guys... Oh, no, not all of you have Vanguard deployment. You guys do. So you have Vanguard deployment. I'll have these guys kind of near my infantry. And then my cav I'll have also up here near my militia units. And then I'll have you with my infantry as always. I really like you supporting them. And then my mage here. Cannons, yeah, you're kind of fine as you are. So start deployment. Start the battle. And then my infantry, let's actually have you guys kind of move more like so. Rifles like so. You guys are going to try and hold this spot in case they try and walk up it. I don't know if they will. They might. They might not. So you guys are going to be right there. All of my cav, I'll have you guys kind of walk over here. Cannons just start unloading on them. And at the moment, you can just kind of hit whoever you want to. We can kind of sit here and wait until the enemy my reinforcements get here, for the most part right now, because we've actually got a pretty good position right here. I've got artillery. They don't have artillery, so I can freely kill them. I actually almost want you to focus on the cav units in general. The cav and the skin wolves are going to be the biggest issue for the most part, although some of the great weapons could do a little bit of damage. They don't have any champions, thankfully. I'm not going to be able to easily do a lot of damage to the Lord. He's on a horse, so he might be... Actually, I could try and snipe the Skinwolf Riveting. I've actually never looked at these units. God damn, I like those monsters. I need to try fucking Norska at some point. I've never actually really fully tried them. Oh, they've got some guys making their way across here. Spearmen kind of rotate a little bit there. Yeah, they've got some of those Skinwolves kind of coming around the sides here. So at the moment, let's see, archers... You should be able to hit those Marauder horsemen. Let's have you focus on them for right now. Cannons. How are you doing? Are you actually hitting that guy? No, you're not. Okay, so let's actually have you pick your own target. Pick your own target. Any reinforcement, or my reinforcements are now over here. Yeah, try and fight us here. Let's see, so you guys are holding there. I need all of these men to make their way over here to reinforce. The halberds immediately just try and go for this cav unit. And then we've got a couple skirmishers. Not a ton of them, but a couple skirmishers. So you guys go over there. You're being attacked up here right now. Let's try and help them out with some ward save. And then I need to have it so that Aldebot tries to take out these guys. Ward save to you. Melee attack. And then they're all right around you right now. So yeah, focus on those skin wolves there with you guys. Archers, you're fine as you... Oh, and they're attacking my lord over there. Shit. You don't have a single target spell right now. You guys are okay at the moment. Who's withdrawing? So my cav is not doing the best. You guys should be focusing on them. Oh, it's my militia. So it's my militia that got their asses kicked. I was hoping they'd do a little bit better. Okay, you guys kind of pull back. You guys kind of pull back there. Halberdiers are making their way over to the cav units, and then all the other infantry units here. You guys try and help out with the skin wolves here, because they're about to start flanking us. Not the best, but it's something. Let's get a strike right there. Start trying to finish off this section a little bit faster, as we now need to try and deal with this flank here. Because these guys aren't doing a ton, but they are starting to do quite a bit of damage. Let's see my cav. Yeah, try and help kill that guy off. I'm going to have my Reichsguard at least actually come back around this way. You guys need to try and hit these skin wolves. Bounce power-wise is still doing really well. You do some damage resistance on yourself. Try and hold this spot the best you can. This is not going as well as I'd like. You've got a lot of guys over here, though, so let's try and get some more spell casting up this way. This flank is almost free. They're throwing their guys into my archers, though, around here as well. Okay, that's not going well. Skirmishers, keep making your way over here. Keep trying to hit these Marauder horsemen. As long as these Marauder horsemen are out of the way, then we should be able to easily just make our way back over here. Yeah, my archers are holding. Need to get my Reichsguard over here. I hate that these skin wolves can be a pain. Let's have my Reichsguard try and help out here. Because you guys are now starting to fight them in melee. There you go. This rifle came back, or this militia came back. Try and line up over this here, right? I would say. Wizard, you're not doing as well as I'd like. Keep trying to hit this spot if you can. This spot here's got a lot of guys in that blob. They at least stopped trying to fight you. At least. Well, here goes the whole plan of me trying to focus all the damage onto my ally, onto my enemy, onto my garrison. Sorry. Nope, we have to have it so it's Aldebot's force itself is the one that's struggling. You're almost done with the skin wolves there. You're doing really well against them. You got your ability again here. That should almost maybe finish them off, I would say. Almost all my archers have broken around here. Yeah, keep hitting this spot. Keep hitting this spot specifically with that pendulum ability. You guys are just doing nothing. Okay, you guys need to be trying to hit things. I think it's because you guys don't have the guard position on, so you're not properly chasing people. I'll actually turn that off on all of you guys. I want you to chase them right now. So there you go. You guys, yeah, you're attacking properly. Push on in here. You guys, help out with those berserkers. My wizard almost has another cast available. A lot of their guys are actually starting to break now at this point. Some of my militias came back, and rifles came back. Try and focus on those skin wolves. They're not, they don't have death skulls just yet. They haven't fully ran off the map yet. And now I got another hit. Oh, they actually got you off my cannons. That's my lord. Need one more point of magic. Those guys are shattered there, and there we go. Okay, probably should have just honestly just waited next to my reinforcements before we pushed ahead. Because man, they did a lot of damage. They did a lot of damage to Aldeburgh, but that's fine. They're now out of the picture. We can finish them off with the proper auto-resolve. That's me, make sure I keep testing my forces. I can't just always auto-resolve, that's no fun. Need to make sure even if the auto-resolve thinks it will automatically just slaughter them, I need to remind myself, hey, I still can get my ass kicked at times. Humble myself against the werewolves. That's always a needed thing. But they still took a decent amount of damage, so we should still be fine. I have time to replenish. I'm not in a major threat right now with what they have around here. It's just this one army they had around here. It can't run, really. So we should be able to just finish it off, unless it was killed off in this fight alone. Because let's see. Yeah, I didn't lose that much. That's fine. Decent amount of XP. Ooh, another potion of toughness. Nice. I'll take the money. Take the money, and they are still around here. But they're right next to us. Actually, they ran across to the other side. Do I have enough movement to hit you? I do not. That's fine. Okay, so let's go over here. Next turn, I can probably hit you guys. Yeah, another potion of toughness. Let's see. You're almost level 20. You've almost been able to rank up to max level for you. Let's see. So you now have that. So for this army here, okay, so I can either have it so you can start upgrading some of this stuff or upgrade yourself a little bit more. And I don't mind giving you more upgrades for yourself personally. Let's do that. So let's give you some more melee defense there, and then I think we should give you some more health, especially since I have that heal on you. My mage, I will have you. Now let's get you the, let's get this instead. The Pit of Shades. Get that Vortex spell, because that's actually pretty decent to use, I'd say, at times. So grab that. Ooh. Trade faction-wide. Do you have that equipped already? I would hope you do, because having more trade income would be amazing, please. It's the Bowman. Income from trade tariffs faction-wide. Do I have more of those? No, I only have one of those. Damn, how do I get them? Does it specify? I know sometimes it specifies. Ranked up in Marienburg. Okay. Ranked up in own territory after winning 3 more battles. I definitely want to get that scribe at some point if I can. Okay. Actually, that does remind me that I'm kind of sad that, as far as I'm aware, I still can't try and have it so that Karl Franz can give over, because he has Galmaraz and the Dragon Tooth are 2 unique weapons he has. I can't give anybody else to use this, because it's possible that this is only for the Reichland Elector count, but I can't put anybody else in the Elector count spot for Karl Franz. I can't have anybody else here, which is kind of sad, so I'm kind of sad that I can't do that. I do need to try and get a Elector count back for Midland at some point if I possibly can, because it does give a nice bonus. We do have these bonuses like faction-wide, reduce like upkeep for the Elector count state troops, and then also the Leg Biter. This is actually a really nice weapon. Gives some a passive just regen. That would be an amazing item to give to somebody at some point. I do want to still try and have it so that basically, for the most part, Minstag is basically where I'll try and get that land back from Nordland at some point, give it back over to Midland, or like recolonize it so it goes back to Midland, and then have Boris Todbringer once more. That's what I'll probably do, because that should be an area that we can do it, or we'll have to do it in Karlberg. One of the two. But I think for right now we have to wait until I actually secure you guys a little bit more up here as... Oh shit, Throg's down here too. Because at the state of the world, Kislev's doing okay. You guys are not colonizing things. Also, honestly, I should probably have like one tiny little army that goes around and just recolonize these areas for them. Because it's basically free to give them back to the electric counts for me. Like, honestly. I should do that to try and strengthen them around here a little bit if I can. For now, though, let's see. Research, we did just finish something. So we just finished this, so we have more growth and more control across the board. At the moment, because our economy is okay, I kind of think I want to focus on our economy a little bit more. It's either that or I finish off, like, I kind of want to finish off the infantry stuff. Give me more weapon strength and then also more melee defense for all my infantry and then more charge bonus as well. The 4 more melee defense would be really nice right now, honestly. I'm gonna get this stuff first. I'm gonna get this. I want to finish off the infantry line. I know infantry's not as efficient in Warhammer as I would like it to be, but hey, I like using infantry. Then I want to try and maybe get the grain silos so we can get just more income from settlement buildings at some point, but let's go with that for right now. Buildings-wise, again, we're not going to focus too much on growth, especially in areas that are these orange regions, because they just cost more to upgrade. So I think, first and foremost, we put our money into areas that make me more first. Marienburg here, definitely... Ooh, that starts giving us tradable resource produced plus 5% across the board. That, I will gladly do this. Let's get the better harbor there. That's about all the money I've got for right now. So get that. I also had a port ready of it right around here, which would give us another... Okay, that's about another 270, almost there for that. I'll have to try and get that Imperial port at some point. Karl Franz, you are still about 2 more turns away at least. You might be able to hit them next, like after next turn. Like from here, you might have enough movement to hit Averheim, take that city. Because I definitely think for Averland will give back to, I think that would be to Ostland, I believe. Or, no, Wisdenland. I think that'll be going back to Wisdenland. And then there's no reason not to for me to take the Count of Sylvania. Because there's not an original count here, so me capturing this myself would not be bad. Double experience gain for units fighting against Bretonnia. We're not fighting against Bretonnia just yet, but that will be a nice thing to have at some point. And then that's the Knights of Moor. Shock Cav and Empire Knights unit. Not bad. The reduced casualty suffered from Vampire corruption will be really nice. Causes fear, causes terror. Not bad. I like it. I like it. And for the most part, I'm glad that most of my elector counts actually like me a decent amount. Fealty's pretty decent with most of them. I do need to still, again, get somebody over there. But hey, soon we'll be here to help deal with the Sylvanians. Because we're almost here. We'll give back Averheim, and then all of Sylvania I'll just conquer. I'll just conquer that, build it up myself, because I need to have more areas for my own land. I really like the idea of working with the Empire for as long as possible, not confederating them until late in the campaign. Like, I want to make use of them for as long as possible as, like, hey, my allies. Because honestly, they're slightly abusable. They're a nice buffer state for the north for me, and so, like, okay, me pushing towards Sylvania, I like that. I'm debating on where I'm going to go with after I deal with Sylvania. Because at this point in time right now, my western bit of land is safe. Pretty safe. For the most part, I kind of want... We're going to be kind of a bastion for humanity initially. Eventually, we'll go towards the fact that it's like, okay, we're power hungry, and now we're deciding to start trying to conquer and get rid of other factions too. But for right now, we're trying to be... We're being more the good guys. Let's see. So... They're demanding a region in Kappelberg. Which area is that? Can I see? Oh, I can't even move my fucking camera. Okay. I'm going to allow them to keep it because actually, I think it's this one actually up here. I think it's an area that they just. Well, no. Let's give it back to. Talabakland. I'll give it to you guys because at the moment it's pretty much about the same. Let's just give it to you. The fealty, especially since right now we actually have 4 at authority, so every turn we have a chance for fealty to just increase, which is nice. Can this benefit go even higher, or is it just this 5%, 5%, like forever? I don't know if it is. We'll have to see. But let's see. Karl Franz. One more turn and you will be fully replenished anyway, so then we won't have to keep walking around in encampment stance anyways. Let's keep making our way over here. And do they have an army in this area? They do not. Okay, Averheim will be pretty easy for Karl Franz to take them. Nice. Aldebert, I don't know where that army went. It just disappeared. Yeah, it just disappeared. Do I have military access with the Wood Elves around here? I know with every single one of you guys, besides Marienburg, I don't have military access with you yet. So you will get pissy if I walk through your land. Okay. And then the elves, what about them up here? Greenskins, Norskins, Vampire Counts, what else? So, that's you guys. I do not have that with you. Are there... Okay, actually, also, quick deal. Let's see. Is there anybody else that might want to trade with me? No. I could almost get military access with you guys, but I have to pay you, and I'm not about actually paying for things, so let's not do that. Let's have it. So, Aldebert, since at the moment... let's see again. My territory technically starts... Yeah, right here. My territory technically starts right here, so let's start making our way up around Ketterberg. Start going along that way, and then does this give a better garrison when upgrading it? No, it doesn't. It just lets me have access to witch hunters. But at the moment, if I can just get a decent garrison around here, we might be fine. Unlocked technology, council of Ectolock builders. We need 8,000. We are a couple turns away on the amount of growth as well, so they're going to be able to do that. Let's see. Again, we're going to hold off on getting growth buildings around there. Hold off on that. Again, trying to put most of our money into areas that I get the most out of. I'll grab that, I'd say. I can get this right now. Definitely upgrade this region here. And then that's about it for now. Oh, Grunberg just grew recently. Actually, I should max this out. Because that has global effects. Reduces upkeep. Actually, how much does this cost again? That costs... Yeah, that's just enough that I can upgrade this building, which I kind of want to do. It's just a 3%. I don't have any Pistoliers or Outriders, but part of me kind of wants to get that. Or actually, instead, I should probably grab this. Although this would give me 4% across the entire board. That's not the worst. But I can't get it up to the 8%. I'll just go with this. Yeah, just go with the Weaving House. The Weaving House will give more money overall as opposed to this. And then for the most part, actually, I don't need growth buildings in here anymore. This area is fully maxed out. We've been able to max out every single one of you. So, I can actually start getting rid of these. I'll have to... I think I'll hold off. Well, actually, no. Let's do this. Grab the road. And then I'm going to demolish this. We can demolish that, turn that into the weaving house next turn, so we can actually have, well, actually, Grunberg, where's Grunberg again? Grunberg is on the eastern side. I'd say it's pretty safe. I don't think we have to worry about you having a good garrison. Eilhart, though, kind of might. Otherwise, I can grab building browser-wise. Actually, there's nothing else that I want to build in that city, because I can only get up to rank 3 in the minor settlements. So... I already have... Well, I will want to push this over into one of those cities at some point. I don't like having that in Altdorf, because it's kind of wasted on Altdorf. I do need to actually start trying to get steam tanks at some point soon as well. Yeah, we can have it so, like, maybe this area, because it already has a pretty good garrison. Maybe we can have it so that you guys will be the ones that I'll rebuild the barracks, build it up to rank 3 in Ubersreich instead. Or actually, thematically, I'm going to put it in the armory, in the region of the army, so Eilhart, I think, instead. Let's see, Recklessness and Ruin. With the Golden Order this time. Guys, why are you doing this? Why? You gotta behave when you're on your leave. You just gotta behave, guys. That's all you gotta do. We'll do political concessions, I would say. Faction destroyed. Interesting. Albert, continue making your way north as you're almost there. So basically, once you get to Mindenheim, we'll want to push towards Deiterschaffen first. Deiterschaffen and Recker's Point. Part of me, honestly, almost wants to push into these areas and at least, like, raise these 3. How many regions do they have in general? The Norskins, they have 6 regions. So I could try, like, because these are so close, I could push in, raise these areas to the ground, and come back. Although I could almost just also give those to my allies too. Why the hell not? Let's see. Karl Franz, I can now, if I take you out of encampment stance, I definitely have enough movement to try and hit Averheim, so let's take this city. Take it, give it back to my allies. Oh, that does remind me. Before I assault this, just give me 1 second. Continue that siege just once more for a moment. It was suggested, besides the Hellberg Company, we also have one name that I really liked was the Eilhart Beast Slayers. So I like this. I'm gonna also like just name this. Oh, I cannot have to. I'll just say Eilhart Beast Slayers because I really like this name, and they're possibly going to die. So eventually, I will just keep the naming convention that every time we lose one, I'll just keep renaming these guys to keep reminding ourselves of how far they've come. So now that we at least have those guys, there's another name that was suggested for a steam tank. Once again, a steam tank. But let's assault this. I just want to take this out. Try and minimize casualties without having to deal with the towers. Then we'll give the city over back to our electric counts. Take some time, replenish, and then we'll start making our way over to start hitting Sylvania themselves. I'm really hoping that they're not going to be too difficult, that I can do this with just Karl Franz. They might have multiple stacks of armies that maybe we'll have to worry. As long as I take out the lords, as long as we take out the lords and focus the lords down for the most part, the vampire counts are pretty easy to deal with because usually their quality of troops is not immense. And I think because we have such high veterancy units in this army, we should be fine here. Karl Franz is also starting to get pretty ridiculous with his stats. I need to get him more ward save, I really do. He has a little bit of ways to heal, or does he? No, he hasn't been able to actually yet. Not yet. Right? I have to remind myself of that. I've been playing so many other campaigns with my friend that I keep forgetting what the fuck my other campaigns are doing themselves. I'm pretty sure I don't have a way to heal Karl Franz just yet. No, and I also went with a Celestial Wizard. So for the most part, you just have a way to kind of buff Karl Franz and make it so he'll take less damage over time. No way to heal him, though. I will have my army set up, though. I kind of like going over this area, usually, because there's less towers. So we can have it so that my artillery pieces, it's going to have you guys kind of line up here. I'll have Karl Franz and my heroes kind of group on up over this way. Swordsman. You guys right there. Then I'll basically just have it so Karl Franz, I'll have you kind of just flying over on your own. My infantry, you guys can kind of rush towards the walls. You can actually kind of move up a little bit already because you'll have to stalk and snipe. So you can kind of move there. Archers kind of back here. And then just rifles, I'll have you guys try and break down the gates at some point. Cav, back here. Starts the battle. Deployment. Make your way to the walls, guys. Karl Franz, I'm going to have it so the Lord is technically this Graveguard unit. So have fun there. Let's have you guys make your way over there. I'm going to have you two try and break down that gatehouse with the Cav as well. And then we can have my rifles kind of push on forward. The tower is not shooting us just yet, thankfully. I do have the Thunderbolt ability, though. I do actually have that, so I can get them blobbed up around Karl Franz with a Stephen Strange look-alike. God, he looks too much like him. Then we can start doing a decent amount of damage with Karl Franz, I'd say. But yeah, Karl Franz at the moment. Focus on this Graveguard. Technically, he's the Lord, so let's have you try and hit him. This also, there's no bonus versus large right here, but that's fine for right now. Let's try and get my mage here a little bit closer. It's starting to blob up on us. And then we just want to focus all of our attention onto this poor bastard. So, like, right there. Are you in range right now? Oh, you are. Perfect. So, start trying to snipe that poor bastard. Hello! Beat the god of thunder and lightning! Mr. Doctor Strange! Calling down the celestial magic upon your asses. Okay, Karl Franz is taking a little bit of damage there. Let's kind of buff him, give him some more melee defense. Because he gives melee defense and melee attack. So, try and do that. Trying to move my swordsman up onto the walls. Let's take my archers, move you guys up a little bit closer, so you guys can kind of unload on them. Their towers are starting to open up on us now, so yeah, kind of move on up. Handgunners kind of move up here as well to the gates. Make your way there. Where are we? You're supposed to be taking down the gates. That's what you guys are supposed to be doing. We've got another bolt. Let's see, right here. How much damage have you done so far, man? About 2,000 so far. And let's see, this just reduces cooldown. It's nothing that makes it so that you will get any power reserves back, sadly. Gates are down. Okay. Let's have Cav kind of move off to the side then. My lords. Let's have you guys kind of move here. And then handgunners, yeah, kind of move right in there. There's actually nobody in that area right now. So I could possibly just have you kind of rush on in. Karl Franz, how you doing, my man? You've done about 5,000 damage. Not a bad amount of damage there. Okay, he's at about half health there now. So I've Karl Franz, keep trying to focus him specifically. Keep trying to hit that Graveguard. Don't keep forgetting to hit those guys. Let's see, my great swords. They've got a couple guys up here, not a ton. Let's start trying to push on forward, guys. Got another lightning bolt, I will say right about here. This isn't amazing against the undead. Let's see, it costs 6, so it's not that expensive. Still does a decent amount of damage, but nah, I think this is better for other blobbed up units. This is going to be a amount of magic damage. It's basically the good guy version of the warp lightning attack that Skaven had, effectively. Also, I just increase your speed and gives you some vigor back. I think at the moment, there's like nothing here from stopping you guys from taking the city center, so let's move you guys up a little bit more, try and help support. This ability costs 6 as well. What's the upgrade version do again? Oh, gives you more armor. I don't think I need to do that. I don't think I need to do that on top of Karl Franz. For the most part right now, our great swords are now also starting to try and help out. So you guys should start making mincemeat of these undead. I see about 1,000 left. Although the Lord is almost dead. Once he dies, they'll have less morale, and they should start crumbling pretty easily. I keep trying to focus on him. Yeah, my 2 lords here, you guys try and fight around this area. These are just basic skeletons, so I'm not even going to waste my abilities on them. Also, handgunners are unloading on there. I think I can also bring in Reichsguard here. Actually, let's have the Reichsguard try and help out on this side. You guys can try and help out with the melee blob that Karl Franz is pushing on into. And then, let's see, I can hit around... Let's hit this spot. Hit that spot. That's a bit easier for us to hit and not deal damage to my own troops. Although I think we've got to be inflicting army losses anytime at this point now. With how many men they've lost, let's get over there. Karl Franz, help out. A lot of these guys are starting to crumble. They've got like 1 skeleton warrior unit back here. My great swords can make mincemeat of you. Yeah, no morale. These guys are still holding somehow. I think that's about like the only unit they have. Oh, they have a couple. They've got their Black Knights still. Black Knights are still there. Zombies are still there. Yeah, great swords start trying to push on through these guys. I'll have my heroes. I think you all... Nope, there they go. That's army losses, and the city is now ours! Now we can give this back over to our allies as soon as you guys crumble to death. Although they're not crumbling just yet. There you go. Okay, now let's give this city back over to my allies. More than a decent amount of damage. Not bad. Okay, so now we can give this over. We took minimal casualties for the most part. Took a little bit on my archers, a little bit on my greatswords. Not a ton. That's not that bad. Yeah, and either the casualties on my side were primarily friendly fire or towers, or they just were a bit lazy because they only had 4 kills on the enemy side. But there we go. So we take that. Let's give this back to... Oh, actually, this is Averland. Did Averland die? Let's give that back to the Elector there. There you guys go. Now we've got up to 6. And nope, it does not increase at all. Damn it, I was kind of hoping it would. Okay, Karl Franz, again, go into encampment stance. And then I'll start making our way over. There's a lot of... there's a lot of vampire corruption around here. I got to rank up for you. I'll say, yeah, get more training there. And then my wizard... Let's see, so I can give you more scouting or upgrade your ability here. This just reduces the cooldown. The cost is reduced after this, so it actually reduces down to 4 for its base version. Ooh, how would not be bad. I think we'll get scouting. I love stealing magic items from people, so let's grab that. I think that should be good for you guys. And then building-wise, Massive Orcal can grow. What does it cost right now? 5,200. That'd be the only upgrade I get right now. Again, I think I'm going to hold off on that. Most of my money, I want to be put into areas like here. These areas around here are far more valuable for me. Oh, that's right. I don't want to forget. Around here. There. So, we'll have it so we'll grab the road here. Technically, we don't get the biggest benefit from this. But I think we can grab that to get more money. And then I'll grab the weaving house for sure. Otherwise, I'd maybe make this into a military building, possibly. Like, I could have it so that this is where I put that, but I think for the most part, I'll probably put that here. I think it's very thematic to put this next to the blacksmith, so I'll put it into Islehaut, I'd say. I don't have enough money for anything else, sadly. Is there any more trade I can do? We did just get, yes, Averland. I can't trade with you, but I can get non-aggression. I can get military access. I cannot.
The Empire.
Let's see, let's offer that. Oh, no. Yeah, if I offer all of this stuff, I can do that. And then get 3,000. Yeah, I'll take that. You guys just got back. I'll have it so I'll get that from you guys. Get 3,000 gold and all of the military access. Perfect. Now I actually have a bit more money. So now we can actually do a little bit more if I want to. I still can't upgrade what I want around here. I should. Ooh. I do still want to get Demigriff Knights at some point. Okay, because the buildings I have to have in fucking Altdorf. I have to have these, because they have to be those for 4 and 5 ranks. This can go somewhere else. We're going to put that into Elhart at some point. I also, for sure, need this. That costs 10,000. Basically, we don't need growth anymore, so I can for sure get rid of 2... Oh, I don't... Why? This literally does nothing right now. As I already rebuilt the armory over here. Okay, we can demolish that. We'll start off with that. Demolish that building. I also want to get this, possibly... More research rank. More Lord Recruit rank would be really nice. But doesn't that do the same thing when I do it here? Yeah, this gives you more Lord Recruit rank. But that also benefits my... Yeah, reduces recruitment duration for greatswords and great cannon units. I'll definitely want to get that at some point too as well. I might save my money, or I think it's not the worst idea for us to start getting this. Because then we can start getting my artillery pieces into all my armies and actually be a bit easier for us to get that. Steam tanks and everything like that. I think this will probably be the best thing for us to do. Otherwise, I'd want to save up money, grab this, because that has a lot of faction-wide benefits. Like, that additional control would be really nice. Wouldn't be the worst for me to upgrade this at some point soon. I want to get this at some point as well, just to reduce upkeep on Reichsguard. Also make it so it's easier to recruit Reichsguard in all my armies, just like on global recruitment. I really like that idea. I think, though, out of all this stuff, I don't really specifically need this. You guys are actually pretty happy right now, honestly, so I don't really need to get that. I don't actually have you guys recruitable as, like, normal units yet. Yeah, let's get the Warrior Priest one. Get the Warrior Priest there. Because I've got at least three other slots I'd be able to for sure get rid of. Which, 1 for this, 2 for this, and then 1 more. Ah, man, I actually do not have a lot of slots. Ah, I hate this! I might just have to get this stuff built up elsewhere. Because there's just a lot of unique buildings in Altdorf specifically that I really fucking want. Oh, hello! For some reason, you guys are deciding to attack me. It seems like you guys are making your way back north. Thankfully, the auto-resolve can easily handle you guys for us, as I don't need to really deal with you. So let's take that extra money from that there. Now it makes it a bit easier for Aldebaran to continue making his way north, though, at least. Thankfully. So now, there hopefully won't be that many armies trying to defend their northern regions. That's my hope, at least. Because as soon as we have been able to kind of rebuild Nordland up here, I think we should be a bit happier around it. Oh, let's see what's this. Let us go to war! Ah, I see. So let's see. So I'm probably, because we can either side with Stirland or with the Golden Order, and I would probably say I will try and just stop the Civil War with the using of my prestige. I'm just getting a shit ton of authority now. I am by far the Emperor. No one's now questioning me at this point. We were struggling a little bit for a while, but now everybody most certainly knows. Yeah, Karl Franz is the Emperor. He's the rightful Emperor. So let's have you now make your way up into Minheim. Next turn, we can have you start making your way up and start trying to make your way up to Dietershafen. Again, most of these areas are pretty weakly defended. Okay, so there's actually some stuff over here. Oh, no, wait, actually. What the fuck? Why is Bretonia up here? I'm all about it. Sure, Bretonia is now up here helping us push back the Norskins. I will gladly accept your aid. Let's see, let's upgrade that for a bit more money here. Probably should now upgrade Ketterberg. Oh, actually, I do have enough money right now. Okay, so I can upgrade this. Cost 6,000. I'm probably gonna grab this. The control faction-wide, the control in this area, and the Lord recruitment rank and the hero recruit rank for Empire Captain. Just all of those are an amazing thing to grab. Let's just grab that right now. That's definitely a unique building I have to get around here. I will get the better cloth out of there. And then, oh, what the hell? Okay, you guys are just sitting there taking attrition. Shit ton of attrition. Let's keep making our way over here with Karl Franz. There seems to be nobody outside here. Decent garrison. Their garrisons are pretty high, but usually they're kind of just all shit units. They do have this army here. Kabut. For the most part, this is not that bad of an army. That's pretty easy force to deal with. Okay. Next turn, though, we can start making our way into the Moot with Karl Franz. I don't have enough money to do anything else right now, although... Let's see, is there anything else we can do for diplomacy? Quick deal. What? Oh, I'm really close. Actually, it wouldn't be bad to do a non-aggression battle to you guys, get you to like me a little bit more.
No evildoer may receive Kislev.
I can almost actually make Kislev into an ally too at some point soon. But you know what? I think initially diplomacy. How much would I have to offer?
Hear what Franz wants.
If I offer a payment, it doesn't let me balance it for some reason automatically. Would it take too much? Okay, we'll just not talk to the dwarves right now. Jesus, what the hell is this? Okay, so Sylvania's coming out strong. They have a lot of shit here. Okay, so there's no. Okay, so we don't see Vlad or Isabella here, but there's a shit ton of stuff here. What is the layout of this city? Okay, they have so many armies. Most of them are zombies and skeleton spearmen. A couple units there, but again, most of the... Oh, they have a corpse cart. It's a basic one. I think it's just the solo regen. It doesn't have the mass regen. No. Okay. I want to fight this. There's so many fucking armies here. And, if anything, the enemy army can only have at max 40 units on the field at once. I do have a bunch of magic here. And the main thing is, we just have to make sure we take out the lords, because you're a vampire lord. So, necromancer. You're a necromancer. You're a necromancer. You're not a necromancer, but they have a necromancer. And then they have a white king in here. And most of these are just all zombies and undead. So as long as... Because the necromancers are pretty weak. If Karl Franz could just fuck up the necromancers, this shouldn't be that bad. I was kind of hoping... We were on a bridge. I don't know why we didn't have any sort of bridge battle here, which is kind of sad. Where are the reinforcements coming from as well? Okay, so the reinforcements are coming from behind them. Okay. We do have kind of a natural funnel right about here, which is kind of nice. I also have a high ground advantage here if I want as well. I might hold this spot, actually, because this spot right here, we've got a high ground advantage point for my artillery pieces. We've got the cliff to kind of hold as well. Yeah, this is not bad. Yeah, no, I like this spot. I really like this spot. Because I think what I can do is, like, you guys watch the flank here. You guys watch the flank. Archers I can have kind of just lined up here. And then what we can do is my swordsmen. I'm going to have you guys kind of here. I'm going to have to adjust that a little bit. But basically, you guys try and defend for anybody trying to go in through the trees. Karl Franz, you're going to just go about and try and harass their lords, trying to take out those necromancers of theirs. Artillery pieces right about here, and then my guns I need to adjust. Reichsguard also kind of be over here to help out with the trees. The main thing is my skirmishers need to focus primarily on dealing with primarily their elite units. So I'll have them focus on those elites. Karl Franz is on necromancer slaying duty. The Knight of the Dead is here. Now we have to face all of them. Because thankfully they have like one skirmisher, because they've got the Sylvanian crossbowmen that they can have occasionally. This guy here, how much health does he have? He's got 4,000 health. They're gonna probably wait for the reinforcements. So hey, Karl Franz, let's try and trust you. Well, actually, I should be a bit careful. I shouldn't be too aggressive with Karl Franz. He's not invincible just yet. He's getting there. He's getting stronger. Let's have my great swords. Let's have you guys kind of adjust a little bit. Kind of right there. And I think we might actually be... The terrain might be fine. You guys can kind of shoot over them. Maybe. I don't know if I have to properly adjust you guys. I might have to. Karl Franz, though, I will have you try and harass some of these units. Like, let's have you try and harass these direwolves. We'll try and harass something. Try and get them to run over to me before their reinforcements make their way on over. I'm definitely going to be saving a lot of my magic. Also, I don't have any way to increase power reserve, so we just have to slowly recover it all. That's the hope. And basically we'll save those for when we have the giant blobs. Okay, Karl Franz, just try and do some damage to some of these units. Try and lure them over before they have all the reinforcements. And also, you need to have guard mode off. Otherwise, you're an idiot when you're trying to attack things.
Sigmar!
Go, Karl Franz! Attack the direwolves, please. You're just slowly landing. Okay. Yeah, fight the direwolves. You should be able to very easily kill these direwolves. Try and make it so you can at least single out some units while we're waiting for them. And hopefully you guys will start making your way over. Because if I can kind of just slowly funnel you guys... Yeah, the reinforcements are all now here. Shit. Oh, that's going to be fun. At least I'm hoping they're going to, like, slowly whittle in over here. And again, they can only have a max of 40 units on the field at once. So as long as I'm doing enough damage... Also, I should actually have you guys cease fire for now. I want to wait. You guys can do a lot of damage, but if I let you just freely shoot like that, you're not going to do a ton. So it's going to have you hold off until they start blobbing up a bit more. Oh, their lord also is flying. Master Necromancer. Okay. So if he's flying, then I'll have to have it so that I try and focus him down with my archers. Karl Franz, you almost done with these hounds? Yeah, these direwolves are almost dead. But I was at least able to get them to make their way forward before their allies get here. I do think I should adjust you guys just a little bit. Move off to the side just a little bit. Or actually, maybe more so like at you guys. Just so that my rifles have a bit better chance to try and shoot things. So you guys right there. Let's bring you over here to kind of stand right there. Karl Franz is now done with that unit. Karl Franz, go try and fuck up their necromancer now. The Cryptors, thankfully, they're rushing straight up at me, so they'll be pretty easy to kill. And I think now is when I'll let you guys start opening up. Because now you guys can start doing a little bit more damage now that they're a little bit closer. Yeah, Cryptors should take quite a bit of damage from my rifles. There you go. Necromancer, I'm here for you. Let's give you a bit more speed, Karl Franz, to catch up to him. I think he's faster than you. 105 speed. With your boost, now you're faster. So, do that. Start fucking... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's a good amount of hit right there. Karl Franz versus the Master Necromancer. I think I know who's gonna win. As you on Deathclaw is kind of ridiculous for him on his tiny little flying death pony. He's already almost dead. And as long as we hold here, again, for the most part, my infantry is far superior to theirs. I'm a little worried about magic for them, but hey, if anything at all, as long as I take out the Cryptors and their elite units, that should be fine for us. I know the Cairn Wraiths are another unit I'm worried about. Yeah, there goes one Necromancer. Let's see. There's another Lord. Here's another Lord. Here's another. And the Necromancers first and foremost. Necromancers have to die first. Because those guys have an AoE regen on them, possibly. And so those have to die. Let's see, that's another Necromancer there. They're also just really weak in melee in comparison to Karl Franz. So Karl Franz can absolutely just fuck them up. So let's have you try and focus on this Necromancer next. Hit that guy there. Because we've taken out one. There was like 7 of them. And at the moment, they're making their way forward. How much damage have you done, my Hailstorm rocket batteries? 21,000 damage so far. Not bad. Handgunners are starting to open up. Again, you guys need to specifically focus on the Cryptors. Cryptors first and foremost. The basic zombies I don't care about. They're really easy to deal with. Again, try and focus on either any of these Necromancers. Just any of them. You need to make sure you can kill them off, Karl Franz. Bats making their way over there. Archers are very easy dealing with all of you guys.
Sigmar, call!
The Fellbats shouldn't do too much to you guys. Yeah, no, you're easily slaughtering the Fellbats, so I'm not too worried about that. Karl Franz, yeah, there goes another Necromancer. Okay, focus on this next one. So taking out 2 Necromancers. Solid. Hold, my great swords, hold! Hold against these waves of undead. There goes Cryptors. Cairn Wraiths we have to care about next. Those guys, okay. Let's get my Reichsguard. Because for the most part, they're focusing on this right side. So those Cairn Wraiths are coming on over there. Okay, let's bring you guys as well. Let's give you guys... I can't do that to yourselves, but I can... They feel a bunch of physical resistance still, right? They do. 55, yeah, that will be an amazing ability on the Cairn Wraiths. Okay, go over there. Reichsguard, make it over here. Karl Franz, how you doing? Yeah, you're just about to take out another Lord. Might just have you honestly kick this guy's ass too. Yeah, let's actually get back in and fly. Oh no, that Necromancer's still alive here. Okay, well, let's pull back for now. Let's actually bring our forces back over here to have you help out against those Vampire Lords. Reichsguard, focus on the Cairn Wraiths just as soon as they're about to be hit with the thing. Because that will reduce the amount of physical resistance they have. So then hopefully my Reichsguard can easily take them out. Archers, yeah, there's not a whole lot over there. Let's actually have you guys adjust a little bit. My handgunners are taking a lot of damage for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, you're off your thing. Are you out of ammo? I think you're out of ammo. Yeah, you're out of ammo. Okay. That's what's going on there.
Accuse them!
Yeah, make sure you do the accuse on the Cairn Wraiths. Then Reichsguard, get on over there. Try and take them out while you can. They should be a bit easier to deal with now. Yeah, Karl Franz, let's have you give this buff around here. Definitely focus on the Vampire Lord specifically. Anything that reduces morale is imperative against these assholes. Handgunners are still focusing. How much damage you guys done so far? About 10,000 damage. Do you have any other elites that I see right now? No, not at the moment. There's that White King. This other Necromancer's here. I'll have to take you out soon. Reichsguard. Okay, so those Cairn Wraiths have crumbled. Let's kind of go back again, charge them. I think at this point now, I'm going to start casting spells. So start casting spells, like right down here. Although I want to make sure I focus those more onto elite units. Okay, that guy's breaking. Okay, great swords, keep holding. Reichsguard, hit those cannon rates. Do you have your Q's ability back yet? No, not yet. Okay, let's have you kind of go over here then. Kind of help with this section here. Most of this is actually crumbling. How we do number-wise? I've killed about 2,000. There's about another 4,000 left. Okay. That one vampire lord is dead. Okay, let's get you out of here. We now have to find that necromancer again. Where'd he go? Where did that necromancer go? Oh, he's back here. You're supposed to be with your forces, helping support them. Okay, let's have you go there. Let's have you do... Actually, I'm gonna... Does it have an area effect when I do that with the armor? No, it's still just one unit. Okay, let's just have it so... Let's give you some bonuses on these guys right here. You're kind of struggling a little bit. Reichsguard, I can you guys kind of go back a little bit now. Some of my archers aren't shooting. So you guys kind of adjust there. Karl Franz, yeah, take out that necromancer. I think that's the last necromancer. What's left in these reinforcements over here? Yeah, zombies, fellbats, and some dire wolves. The Vargeists, I do need to be careful about the Vargeists. Those units I'll definitely want to try and focus down with handgunners if possible. Let's see. I see a big blob around here. Yeah, they've also got one of their lords around there as well. So try and focus on that section with some magic. Try and help support this area here specifically. As soon as Karl Franz is done with this necromancer, I'll have him go back and help out over here. As you guys are struggling, I'm actually going to give you guys the armor upgrade, honestly. This unit's oh, it's the Beast Slayers! The Beast Slayers are struggling there. Oh, you guys go back here a bit. Kind of lost sight of you. You guys can go there. I'm going to have you charge it in here as well. Keep fighting them. You don't even need to use your heal just yet. They're actually trying to attack Karl Franz over here. Okay, keep focusing on the necromancer specifically, because otherwise the other guys will just keep healing. Handgunners, you're a little far away from shooting to that. He'll be able to shoot that spot. Reichsguard, try and help out with these skeleton spearmen. Let's keep casting spells on top of this location. So the crypt ghouls are a decent unit. Keep trying to hit that spot. You can do your Q's thing. Try and do that on one of these lords here. And then, yeah, these archers. Try and focus him down. Reichsguard, doing decent amount of damage there. I'm going to have you do your heal now. You're a little low. How's that necromancer doing? Is he dead? Yeah, I don't see the necromancer now. I want to try and get you guys to shoot this section. Oh, shit. Hit over here, my mortars. Try and help that spot out. Oh, actually, I forgot. You guys actually have archers. Okay, crossbow, my mortars, hit that spot first. You guys are holding there. You guys need to get in here again. And you keep charging this spot. They've only got these two other lords left that I can see. For the most part, I think most of them are dead. So if you kind of get over here to help out. Yeah, these great swords. They've got 4,000 men still? Holy shit. Have I not... Oh, no, that's why. Because the max has gone up to 7,800 now. That's why. I was like, I have got to be making progress, right? I have got to be making progress around here. Let's get you out of here, Karl Franz. You're taking a little bit more damage than I'd like. I need you to get back over towards our forces. Oh, the Beast Slayers are trying. Try and keep them alive. I want to keep those Beast Slayers alive. Okay, I need to keep charging with those guys. I need to not forget about them. Keep spamming attacks around here. Great swords, try and deal with that Sylvanian crossbowman if you can. Karl Franz, make your way over here. We need to kill these lords. Because the White King is almost dead. The Ghoul King is almost dead too. Let's reduce their effects around here. Handgunners, specifically focus on those Vargeists. You're being attacked. Let's actually reduce your damage taken there. You two focus on these guys. Those are Fellbats that are attacking my archers. Think you'll be okay. Pull back there again. Let's get another charge. Karl Franz, come on. He's almost dead. We need to break this guy. They're at about half health now. Oh, man, this is a tough battle here. I love it. Vargeists are dead. Keep chasing. Karl Franz. You're trying to finish them off there. These archers are, for the most part, winning. You don't. Oh, you have your accused ability. Put that onto the Felbats, because that should help the Felbats survive there a little bit more. Or, not the Felbats. Help kill off the Felbats. Let's keep doing a hit. Actually, let's go right there. Hit that spot. That blob's still doing quite well. Charge into these zombies there. You're out of ammo. Go try and help in melee over here. Okay, he's almost dead. Come on, Karl Franz, finish him off, because that's the last major lord, right? As that White King's just a hero. Oh man, they still have more Cryptors over here. Oh, they still have so much shit left! Oh my god. We've killed so many of them, and there's still more! Karl Franz, focus on that White King next. Anything that boosts their leadership we need to deal with. Rice Guard, pull back. I'm almost out of ammo. Handgunners, try and help out against these fell bats if you can. You've still got some more ammo, spells. You've actually got... You've still got a lot of spells left, actually. Quite a bit. Karl Franz, you're done over there. Okay, a lot of these guys are crumbling. I'm gonna probably have to have you focus on the corpse cart next. Trap out the corpse cart. Help clear this area up with the fell bats. You, I'm gonna have you try and focus on Karl Franz. We need to get those Cryptors next. Focus the Cryptors. Reichsguard, I need to pull you away. Need to get these archers back in tip-top shape. Specifically target Cryptors. Any elite units are what we have to focus on right now. Focus on them. Reichsguard, yeah, kind of pull back a little bit. I'm gonna bring you back over this way. Have you try and focus on those Cryptors. Handgunners, still got a decent amount of ammo on you. Make your way over here. Try and focus on this one. Karl Franz, focus on that corpse cart. Need to get his morale down enough. Okay, those Cryptors are almost dead. You still got a decent amount of spells. Let's do another hit right over here on top of those zombies. It's difficult to hit the elites with his spells, so I'll have to have you deal with that. I'm gonna have you. Let's have you come over here, help out with these guys. Karl Franz is doing well against that corpse guard, and I think now it's just grave guard and just basic infantry. I think. Yeah, I see no more elites after this. After this corpse guard's dead, after these Cryptors are dead, there's nothing left besides just basic-ass zombies. So let's focus on them first. These archers here. Focus on these Cryptors over here. Let's see, I think Karl Franz is fine. You probably, yeah, buff him. Buff him a little bit, he's kind of struggling over there. Karl Franz, you're trying to hold back this entire wave of troops. I'm going to try and actually get you out of there if I can. Push your way out, Karl Franz. Come on, come on. Nope, there's army losses. Fuck yeah. There we go. Crumble to bits. Oh, man. That felt good. 7,800 undead. God damn, I love that. That was a fun battle. Let's see. So, 35,000 damage, 9,000 damage. You didn't do a ton of damage, but 26,000 damage, 30,000 damage, 22,000, 23,000, 24,000, 27,000, 18,000, 15,000, 20,000, 17,000, 24,000, 22,000. You were the only one below 10,000. Damn, that was good. 4 almost full stacks of vampire count units just all dead. The Empire comes for Sylvania indeed. I now need to replenish. I need time to replenish, as I took so many casualties there. I took a lot. Took about a third of my army in casualties there. But that's a lot of... Holy shit. 17,000 XP. I like that. That is beautiful. Because I'm sad that like, none of those were like a garrison or anything like that. No, it was just... They had so many armies. Also, Karl Franz gained 4 fucking levels. Hey! The Empire's here! The Emperor has returned to reclaim Sylvania. And I'm starting off with a battle of 8,000 undead at your doorstep. I love it. Also, I kind of find it very poetic that it's around the Moot. The Moot. Hello, are you declaring war on me? Yes, you are. How fucking dare you? I have no armies around there. Damn it. I'll just feel like figure out what I can do with them. Ooh, okay, so this is with Balthazar Gelt. Balthazar Gelt is one of the legendary lords, so I'm very tempted to actually accept the Confederation with him right now. But I will hold off. I do want it, but I'm gonna say assert independence. You will be allowed to remain independent for now, as Karl Franz really doesn't want to deal with possibility introducing some unstable. Ooh, I actually have those guys now. A factor I can't really control.
Summon the Elector Counts. Cease.
So that's the remnants of their forces.
I'll have your soul.
Fuck. I need more replenishment. You've scavenged for your abilities. You've training and you've scouting. I'm sad none of you guys have the help out with that, sadly. Okay, so Karl Franz, I think for you right now, because I've already got this maxed out, there's nothing else I can do to max out your regen, sadly, for your troops. I do want to get the better bonus stuff for Reichsguard at some point, and for Empire Campments. That's not bad. I think all your points, though, honestly, right now, more melee defense for Karl Franz, and more damage. So I'll do that for you.
Watch.
My Empire Captain here, give you more health. More health, and then I would say Counter-Strike. The Captain, you get more. Oh, actually, definitely having you have that ability now would be great. So then do hard to hit, and then give some more armor. My Caster. Okay, now we definitely want to upgrade this. So upgrade that to max so that's at least reduced. This only affects flying units, but it's not a bad thing to have. And then evasion is also not a bad thing to have for you. Now the only issue is the fact that we took a lot of damage. Global recruitment. I still hate that I can't do quick recruits with those just yet. I almost want to keep pushing, as you guys are also still all... Karl Franz himself is pretty much tip-top shape. I have max magic again. I could possibly do quite a bit still. I'm very tempted, but this video has definitely been going on a little bit too long. I think I will be done for today. We'll kind of figure out what we're going to do in the next video. So, I'm going to end this video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, any other thoughts you have on it in general. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, but this is Rampaned. I'll see you guys next time. Do quite a bit still. I'm very tempted, but this...